The effects of radiation can be quite unpredictable. Your DNA is located within your cell's nucleus and is the code for how your body grows and operates. Radiation adds energy to these DNA cells, altering it and leading to abnormal growth. This person's legs and feet experienced extreme swelling to horrific sizes.
The government says are safe, and it caused birth defects, it caused changes and abnormalities in the uterus, the lining of the uterus. And of course, that is the main cause of endometriosis in women. It's increased horrendously since bomb testing, particularly around nuclear facilities. So when you change the messenger molecules in the reproductive system, all kinds of strange things happen. This isn't normal. It shouldn't be happening, and men shouldn't have female reproductive cells in them, and women shouldn't have male reproductive cells in them. This is all new, and it's part of the miracle, of the nuclear age. It's a nightmare.
Christina, are you detecting, or are there any indications of similar serious sexual abnormalities in Michigan or other areas with which you're acquainted?
Not that I've had time to look into.
Radiation is affecting the DNA. Many are born with extra limbs, missing limbs, or ones that aren't fully developed like in this photo. This child was a victim of an abnormal birth defect after
out about 3% of its full potential, and the balance is actually still remaining inside, which is a very scary thought. And the scientists say that the next Chernobyl will be Chernobyl itself. The destruction of 9 million lives, half of which are children under the age of 5. You know, there's nothing that shows the sort of violence of what came. This is the #1 home for abandoned babies in Minsk, and this home did not exist before Chernobyl.
This little girl, she's 13 years old, almost 14. Unfortunately, she was seen at another...
Live with it?
No, she'd have to die with it. She has 2 holes in the heart, which, according to the Ukrainians, is the defect that they described as a Chernobyl heart. This is the right ventricle. This is where the hole is. I don't think there's any way on God's green earth to show you this hole.
You can see it.
Let's tell her that she's fine, okay?
Ваша девочка все в порядке.
All right.
Спасибо вам большое.
You're welcome. Пожалуйста, пожалуйста. So they're going to take the tube out in a little while, and she'll be able to talk to her. Okay. And tell her that this diagnosis that she received in the other hospital about not being a candidate for operation was incorrect.
И диагноз, который ей дали в другом госпитале, был неправильным.
Okay.
Ой, спасибо вам большое.
Okay. You're welcome.
Спасибо вам большое.
Okay. So, any questions? Does Mom have any questions for me?
Большое вам спасибо.
Is this Dad? Very much. You're welcome very much. Any questions? No questions?
Вопросы какие-то?
Ну, какие вопросы могут быть?
Мы очень рады.
Дочки.
Мы очень рады,
Ее...
что вы прооперировали и спасли нашу девочку.
Well, tell her that we're very happy to do that.
Они очень счастливы, что они смогли.
Okay.
Спасибо вам
All
большое.
right. Okay.
Спасибо.
Bye.
So are you used to that? People kissing your hand, hugging you, crying?
Yeah, they do that all the time, actually. And I don't handle it very well, obviously.
How come?
Because this is what I do. I mean, I understand, I appreciate that to them, this is a bit of a miracle for them. But, this is what, it's what we do. So, it's very difficult for me to accept that degree of gratitude because I feel like we have a certain responsibility to these kids. So these things, you know, they shake me up a little bit when parents are that way. Now tomorrow they'll be fine, you know. But anyway, let's see if we can catch this elevator.